morning. This is Padmanabhan, Assistant Professor of English, Faculty of Engineering Technology, Annamalai University. Today we are going to see importance of punctuation marks. Before going to the subject, we are going to see the line, hang him, not leave him. See, you can see the importance of punctuation. hang him, comma, not leave him. This separation of a sentence by comma gives a different meaning, and hang him not, leave him. This sentence gives a different meaning. This is a story by a judge. A judge give a declaration that hang him not, leave him. That is, he leaves the criminal not to hang him. But by the mistake of a clerk, he has given a comma, hang him, not leave him. See the total difference between a simple punctuation mark, a comma, given behind the hang him is totally murdering him. If it is a comma is given after a not, that he is free from that. So the importance of a punctuation marks a vital role in the life. First of all, we are going to see the definition. A punctuation mark or a character used to punctuate, that is to separate elements of writing such as a sentence or phrases. In writing, we use punctuation mark like commas and period in this sentence to make things easier for a reader to understand. What is the function of punctuation marks? See, punctuation is a system of sign or symbol given to reader to show how a sentence is constructed and how it should be read. Sentence are the building blocks used to construct written accounts. There are complete statement. Punctuation shows how the sentence should be read and makes the meaning clear. Now we are going to look at the importance of punctuation marks. Punctuation fills our writings with silent intonation. We pause, stop, emphasize, or question using a comma, a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. Correct punctuation adds clarity and persuasion to reading. It allows the reader to stop, pause, or give emphasis to a certain parts of the sentence. Why the punctuation marks are very, very important while we read or write? We shall start by understanding why the correct use of punctuation marks is important. Below are the reason why using correct punctuation marks in the right place is so crucial. A right punctuation allows you a reader to perceive the right message of a text. In academic writing, punctuation marks can be help strengthening our arguments and reasoning in the text form. Missing punctuation marks or missed ones can completely alter the meaning of a sentence. It helps to emphasize the past thoughts, ideas, and even the tone and emotion of the sentence. See, when I start this program, I have gave a sentence, hang him not, leave him. The using of comma gives a different meaning. The categories. We can break down the punctuation marks into 5 categories as follows. Sentence ending, period, question mark, exclamation, comma, colon, semicolon, dash and hyphen, bracket, braces and parentheses, apostrophes, question mark and ellipses. First point, we are going to look at a full stop. A full stop, also well known as period in American English, is one of the most commonly used punctuation mark in the English language. Analysis of text indicates that approximately half of all punctuation marks used are full stop. Punctuation rules mostly used at the end of the declarative sentence or a statement that is considered to be complete. This punctuation mark is also used following an abbreviation. A full stop can also show the end of a group of words that don't form a typical sentence. The full stop example: my name's birth and I saw 18 in July. My name's birth and I was 18 July. Here the ending with the full stop. Mr. White was talking with Mr. Smith. Question mark. Now we are going to look at the question mark. A question mark is used in a sentence to indicate direct question when placed at the end of a sentence. For example, when did Shane Watson leave for the market? Ended by the question mark. Exclamation mark. An exclamation mark should be used when a person wants to express a sudden outcry or emphasis. For example, my mother-in-law's rants make me furious. Holy cow. See the question exclamation mark at the end of a sentence. Now the third is colons. Colon is a punctuation name of a mark that are ideal for connecting two classes. Example: never go out in the sun without sunscreen, colon. You will damage your skin. See the two classes divided by colon. Semicolon. Semicolon get a bad reputation for being difficult, but in truth, they are super handy. You can use a semicolon to join two main or independent classes which have a equal importance. For example, Katie was hungry. She hadn't eaten all day. You can see the semicolon. It's semicolon shows a closer relationship between the classes than a full stop would show. Apostrophes is a punctuation name of a mark that are quite confusing for many children, but it's really important that children learn how to use them properly. Apostrophe are used to identify something that belongs to someone, or to show a letter or multiple letters are missing from a word. Yet as simple as this sound, many children and adults often misplace or forget apostrophes. Even putting them somewhere they shouldn't be altogether. The following sentence shows how to use apostrophe for constructions where letters are missing: were not, of the clock, and cannot. We were meant to leave before 4 o'clock. Apostrophe is clock, see, o'clock. We can get into it. Dash. A dash is the punctuation name of a mark that used to separate words into statements. There are two common types of dashes, en dash and em dash, which vary in length. The en dash is twice as long as a hyphen and is most commonly used to signify a range between two words or numbers. For example, that date range. 1990-9 2014. Meanwhile, the em-m can be used in the place of a comma, parenthesis, or a colon to enhance readability or emphasize the conclusion of a sentence. For example, she gave him her answer. See, a long dash. No. Hyphen. This list of punctuation mark isn't executive, but it does contain the most commonly used punctuation mark with names. For example, Sarah had a part-time job that we worked on Saturday. Sarah had a part-time hyphenated word. Parenthesis. A parenthesis is a word, phrase, or sentence that is inserted into writing as extra information using brackets, colon, commas, or dashes. For example, James, within bracket, who was terrified of heights, was going to ride the biggest roller coaster in the theme park. When a whole sentence is written inside a parenthesis, then the full stop will be included inside the parenthesis. For example, please read this story. You will be amazed. However, if the majority of the sentence is written outside the parenthesis, then the full stop should also be used on the outside. For example, you are late, aren't you? See, within bracket and the full stop is at the end. Brackets. Bracket is the punctuation name of a mark that are curved symbols that look like and are used to separate non-essential or additional information from a sentence. For example, she finally answered. You can say a bracket. After taking 5 minutes to think, it's close bracket, that she didn't understand the question. You are starting with a bracket and ending with a sentence. After taking 5 minutes to think, within bracket. Question mark. Question mark is the punctuation name of a mark that are the primary type of punctuation used in quotes. These are inverted commas that are used as either single quotation marks or double quotation marks. They are used either to mark beginning and end of a title or quoted passage. For example, walking across the beach, Mary said, quotation marks starts. The weather is a very sunny today. See here, the open quotation and closed quotation marks within quoted. The weather is very sunny today. Ellipsis. An ellipsis is a punctuation mark made up for 3 dots. Ellipses are commonly used to indicate the omission of words, lines, or paragraphs from a quoted passage. For example, today, with the 3 dotted source ellipses, we are proud to announce our new product. See, today, the 3 dots shows the ellipses. Make your writing clear. Becoming familiar with the basic punctuation mark in the English language will allow you to express yourself better in your writing skills. Punctuation mark will also make your sentence clearer and more understandable to the reader. So we are ending with the punctuation marks. We have seen what are the importance and how by using a single commas or a period we are going to show the difference between a sentence. The sentence is the same, but by giving a punctuation marks after a word or before a word, if you are giving a different sort of punctuation marks, it itself gives a different meaning. Thank you.